Today it's the highest mountain in the UK, scaling the Carn Mor Dearg Arête. Let's get an intro on the go and join us on our adventure. Officially welcome to the video for today. I'm just going to start off with a wee quick shout out to a wee book I got sent recently. Pete Bag and Munro's Volume 1. Brilliant book. So the Volume 1 is set around the more southern 141 Munros, and it's broken down into 10 sections of areas of Scotland, and within those areas they then designed it based on the most effective way to do the Munros. We are doing book number 39 today, which is the Carn Mor Dearg and Ben Nevis route, or if you know it more famously as the CMD Arête. So a long day, 21k should be the mileage. Could be up to 10 hours or more because we didn't run. And we'll see how we get on. For continuity wise, yesterday was the big Munro day in Glencoe that we did, so legs are needing a wee bit warm up as well. I'm going to try and give you as much good footage as I can of this. Right now, as you see, we're on this path that goes on for quite a while before you start to see the first kind of view of the mountains. So let's head down and get on with it, and we'll check back in later on. I haven't spoke to the camera in a while. Backdrop of Ben Nevis, absolutely stunning. That's the north face that you can see behind you, and we're just over a Munro height now, so it's over 3,000 feet. So we've a wee bit yet to go before we hit the first Munro. We've just been getting our heads down and tabbing away at this path here, you know. Views behind us look incredible, and I've said it once and I'll say it 1,000 times in this channel: mountains for days, outstanding. So we'll get some more walking footage, but the next check-in will very likely be the summit of the first Munro of the day, the Carn Mor Dearg. Nice one. Carn Mor Dearg Arête in the bag. 11.50. No, sorry. No, it's not. That was yesterday's height. What was it? What height's this? I'll look it up. But high. Mountains for days. Views everywhere. Oofed. Look at that.
I'm not sure how high up I am, so I'll get you. I suspect there's a big one.
Right, so we've done Carn Mor Dearg Arête, and as you've probably seen by the title, it says Carn Mor Dearg Arête or CMD Arête. The arête is this here in front of us, and that links the two Munros together. It's narrow ridge. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to have the 360 camera going up above me and a wee bit of a chest cam. I'm not going to be any speaking. I'll put as much footage as I can, but this is the point where if you're not here for the arête stuff and for the scrambly stuff, then use the chapters to skip onto the summit, which will probably be the next one after that. But I will be putting up, hopefully get the drone up as well and get some shots of the arête so you can see what the ridge looks like. But really, the next part will be the bulk of the video, so I think I'll probably have 20-30 minutes worth of scrambly type footage, exposure footage as well. So I'm just giving you that wee heads up. And then at the end of this, I'm going to talk about that little bit I put at the bottom of the thumbnail, you know, facing your fear. I'm going to talk about where that relates to this video as well. So I'll check in later in. Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh. Aye. Alright, fair enough. Come on, Mars. That seems fair enough. Right. Oh, I see what he means. Yeah. Yeah. And, yeah. You go straight over here, did you?
Aye. Now, the next stone you might want to lower yourself down a wee bit.
Okay.
Bit of a drop. No, it don't mean a big drop. Maybe.
I see what you mean.
My leg.
Aye. Oh, aye. Yeah, yeah. Oofed. So behind us is one of the first real gnarly sections. I've given you some footage of that, and the next part's where it kind of really knife edge drops. This is the part I've been like, whoa. See, I'll talk to you at the further up about where I'm coming from there. I'm going to put in 360 on my back because I'm doing this as well, so we'll give you a bit more footage. I'll always remind you when we do this footage, it can be a little bit skew with what you actually see, but it'll give you a better sense of the drop as well. But what a view as well. We'll save the views for a bit further up. I want to focus on just getting this done. Adrenaline's like that. To quote Owen Wilson from Armageddon, I can't decide if I'm 99% excited and 1% scared, or 99% scared and 1% excited. It's just one of them. Anyway, Gary's on his way down to the Arête, so I need to join him. What's that?
Oh, I've not seen it here again. I've seen people going up to the ridge. I thought, that's the hill on this.
You talking about them 4 people there?
Aye.
Aye.
They were stopped up to the...
I see this all the time. I find it hilarious when a fly just comes flying past you random. What are you after today, mate? I guess you could scramble all that if you wanted.
Class the least resistance is best.
Aye. There's a foothold. I've decided to stop midway through the ridge and just have a wee 10 minutes with the drone, so I'll give you plenty of overlay footage as I'm sat here now with some view. And over at the annex there, and we can count all, well actually 9 of the Malmores. There's the wee outlier at the back there. Yeah, I'm going to put the Insta 360 back on. We'll crack on with the rest of this journey and show you the rest of this walk. Like I say, unfortunately the ridge section is going to be the longest part of this walk, but pretty sure you can see a reason. What a day. Yeah, mate.
A bag wet.
Bag? Aye.
section like this, you concentrate, you know. You might be able to glance at a view and go right up there, picture, but then you're checking your feet and checking.
I can hear my wee.
Over the top here for you, Rob.
Think so?
Aye, just a wee bit of a drop to the side.
Oh, I take it from much for a drop that side then.
No, it's just coming that it's a bit of.
I get what you mean. Aye.
Good.
Yeah. Ah, a bit of shite bag. Ah.
It's fine.
I'm good now, I'm good. Yeah. I look to that side. Looking good, is it?
Not bad, you're right, yeah. Good when you get up here, mate.
Aye.
Back up here.
Cool, cool. I'll spin you around. I heard my 360 beep there. I don't know if that's telling me that it's ran out of battery or it's decided to stop filming or what, but I'll just put it on chest cam for now. While I talk to you, on the camera you're probably looking at this going, oh, that's dead easy, look at that. And it is for most people, you know. I'm sure it is. But you know, you can't help but get a wee bit of the fear now and again, you know. And I'm going to talk about that, facing it just a little bit. Right. Just negotiating my way through these boulders. So that's me and Gary. Done the arête. This little cairn signifies the kind of end of the arête. So next up we have a bit of a boulder field and a bit scree to get towards the top of the highest mountain in the UK. I'm hoping I got the right footage I wanted there. Hard to tell, I kept hearing wee beeps now and again. So maybe not. But yeah, all I can say, that was stunning, fantastic. Really chuffed to bits with that. And before we go any further, I'll talk about what I was going to mention earlier on about fear. You know, especially the ones who were at school with me probably remember this. I ruined loads of school trips because, you know, I was bursting into tears, or I wasn't having it. Just there's certain times I just couldn't handle being near heights. I remember a theatre trip in particular. I had to get taken down to the bottom. Obviously I get better seats, but you know. And we're going to clip a match with my dad once, and again the stewards had to take me out. So I don't want to call it vertigo. You know, I mean, I'm not labelling myself, but I really do struggle when I get to that kind of stuff. It was partly why I started doing more of this years ago, because I felt like I'd avoided it for years, because I thought I would never be able to do these kind of things, you know. So it's great. I feel quite self-satisfied to do this, and I wouldn't do it alone. Just kind of maybe plan these kind of things. But Gary knows my limits. We know where we can go each other. So I'm really chuffed to do this. Now we're going to head on up to the biggest one of them all. Oh, that boulder field wasn't fun. But we made it to the summit of Sucky Hall Street. Sorry, Ben Nevis. Fucking hell, is it busy? Look at this. Oh man, I'm in mountains for days. It's gonna be a challenge to get some view with the old drone, but I'm gonna try. I'll show you what's behind me now before we go and touch the summit though. Just, you know, this is where we're looking at the Ring of Steel and the Munros all day. Right the way down to Highland, and the Lawlers range pops up. We were there yesterday over at Meadhonach and Glencoe. Wow, stunning. For a wee brief moment in time, we're the highest folk in the UK. Oh, it's a task getting up here. Counting at least 100 people up here right now. And given you watch my videos and I'm always about to moan or doing next to nothing, it's no for me this. But that's it tagged. See, the amount of times lately I've gone out and I've bumped into folk that I recognise for some reason or other. No, I've bumped into someone else I recognise. Ali. Ali's mountain walks.
Ali's mountain walks.
No, Ali's mountain walks. Well, YouTuber on the kind of same kind of scale as mine, you know, the wee channels, you know, the big boys, you know, the Scotland Mountains guys, but you know, so he done the same idea as us, but he was a wee bit behind us in terms of what time he left, but obviously me kind of slow poke up some of the scrambles, he almost got up in his so we've always got to walk down. Our route for getting down today is to get down to the halfway lochain, run that, and then we've got to follow the CIC hut, show you that I think, and then back to the car, away for the people. Yeah, right.
Staban and something Corey or something, should I say?
Aye, well, that's my aim was to get up, stop have myself a wee skive, and then wander along that, because there's loads of wee spots to stop at.
Staban's, I like the walk up Staban's nice. The last wee bit up to the tops,
Yeah.
nice wee bit.
I'll give you one last look at the view we've got before we start getting off this summit. I don't think I've been naming stuff today, I can't remember if I have or no, but we've got the Malmores right ahead of us there, that wee pointy one that's directly there, that's Staban. Bar than that, you can kind of see straight in the distance here, me and Gary were yesterday, over in the Lost Valley. Obviously behind that end, you have the likes of Ben Nevis, etc. You know, we're getting on to the Highlands on there, which we're pretty sure that'll be Ben More over there, that's the kind of farther away one. Some of the Meadhonach Corbets. And then we get towards the Highlands, you can see the edge of Egg, you can see Rum, you can see Sky over there. You might not see it in the camera's picking up, hoping it is. And obviously got Meadhonach and then way beyond. And there's a wee dude about to try and jump off a mountain. He might succeed, he might not, there's not much wind, so he might just go down and hit the fall. Hopefully, good luck to him. He's me! Just in time? No, he's not. No, he's teasing us. Oh, no, there he goes. See ya! A bit. Ah. Feel like. No spoke in a while, but that's us just at the halfway lochain, or just on the other side of the halfway lochain. I keep calling it halfway lochain, but it's not. I think it's about 480 maybe, thereabouts the height of the water, so I'm just got to follow the path down, and then very soon we'll be seeing the North Face car park, our destination, back where we were. Gary's just catching up, he was stopping for a stop, and then we got Ali just wears and all. Been great. And a proper catch up with Ali. He's another one of them, falls in that category of that kind of group of Central Belt guys that I watch a lot on YouTube. Yeah, the guys that Caitlin's normally walking in on, me watching like, who's that another one here? Camping videos, your hiking videos. Aye, it is. There's a wee group of them, like him and Frank, Murchie, and you get Brian, and there's a few toes of them. But I tend to Paul's another one. PA Adventures. I tend to watch a lot of them boys. It's my kind of style of videos. Aye. Anyway. I just want to say I'm actually quite chuffed at myself today. Even Gary said it, he said, oh, I thought you got a bail a couple of times. And I wasn't going to, but I had a couple of moments where I talked to myself there, and I don't know if you'll hear it in the wee Insta 360, I'll watch it back later on, but I was genuine enough to kind of give myself a wee bit of a gut check. Come on, didn't be stupid. Wasn't as bad as I would have made. Have a lovely day out, just perfect. So, do a bit more walking footage, and I'll talk to you a bit more closer to the car. And I'm going to give you a wee bit of bonus footage tonight. We're going to stop off at a very iconic landmark of the area. I'll give you a wee view of that. So that's going to be the wee outro footage. Gary's been dying to see that, and I've seen it once before myself. We'll stop off there. Okay, look at that. I say cheerio for here. So me and Gary, just to, I don't know if I've mentioned that on the camera, certainly not in this video anyway, we've been staying at Oban the last 2 days, so I'll drop a wee bit of overlay of where we've been staying in a wee pod, and that's where we're going to be back tonight. But like I said to you, we're going to give you a wee bit extra footage after I finish talking rubbish from I don't know what a monument, because it's no monument, it's a landmark from this area. And it'll be quite a poignant viewpoint in terms of where we've been at today. So that's where we're going now. So that'll be your wee finisher for the day in this video. But I'm just going to sign out there. We've had a belter of a day. Been lovely to catch Ali and all. Spent the last couple of hours at least in it. What time is it now? 20 to 6. And what time did we make you? Back at 3? Half 2? Aye. So we've the last 3 hours of catching up, talking rubbish. It's funny, we never met someone before, but you ken stories that you know, like in terms of he's watched a bit of my videos, and I've watched all his videos a lot with him and the boys and that lot. So you almost remember some of the stories from just watching it, eh? So it's been cracking. So we're going to finish our wee walk, because it's back to where we were with the forest track. Hopefully this was not a massively long video, but you know how it goes. You know, hopefully you stuck with it. Anyway, until the next time, see you on. Ciao.